Today we are ending welfare as we know it. But I hope this day will be remembered not for what it ended, but for what it began. A new day that offers hope, honors responsibility, rewards work, and changes the terms of the debate.
For too many, welfare has been a way of life. For too long, it has condemned too many on welfare to a lifetime at the margins of our society. Today, we start to change all that.
Put them to work and make them want to go to work and make it reasonable for them to go to work. It'll be mandatory work requirement for anyone receiving welfare.
I am telling you, the claim that President Obama weakened welfare reform's work requirement is just not true.
The best anti-poverty program is a job, which confers not just income, but structure and dignity.
All right, welcome back to the Todd Starnes Show. I am Todd Starnes, and do you miss the Democrats of years gone by? I certainly don't miss them at all. And not even that many years ago. Even Barack Obama extolling the benefits of work. Now Democrats are appalled at the big, beautiful bill requiring that able-bodied adults work 20 hours a week or even volunteer to be eligible for Medicaid and food stamps. What has happened to the Democrat Party? Are they really even Democrats anymore? That's an odd question. Or is the Democrat Party now effectively the Socialist Party? Well, joining me now is Ashwani Jain, a former Obama White House official and Democrat strategist. John Thomas, good to have you both with us, gentlemen. Ashwani, I'll start with you. What happened? I mean, you guys used to be on the opposite side of all of these issues.
Well, to be clear, most people on Medicaid who can work already do work. The rest are seniors, caregivers, and people with disabilities who need services but are not able to work. And these are not just Democrats, these are also Republicans. And so mandatory work requirements, while it sounds great in theory, is going to kick these people off of health care. And when that happens, costs are going to go up. Hospitals are going to eat those costs, premiums are going to rise, and actually more people will be dependent on welfare programs. And so instead of that, we should be raising wages, actually having real living wages, and ensure that everyone gets the services they need, because healthcare is a human need, not a conditional privilege.
John, are you buying that argument? Is that true?
Todd, I have to correct the record. I just have to correct the record here. I think Ashwani's misdirecting and misleading the audience. In the big, beautiful bill, those people that he just described, senior citizens, those are who disabled, who can't work, they're exempt from the work requirement. What the Republicans are trying to do is get people who simply are abusing the system to put them both back to work to be productive for the economy, and if they can't or don't want to work, make them volunteer or do some kind of good. It's amazing how the Democrats lie about this, not only the status of the bill, but really, Todd, how far leftward the party has shifted. The veil is off. The Democrats, we see what they want, Todd. They just want to redistribute wealth to other people who don't want to contribute to society, and that's really sad to see.
Well, I think even CNN, perplexed by the Democrats' lurch to the far left, they used to be pro-Israel, now overwhelmingly pro-Palestinian. Let's listen to this.
You know, you see this among Democrats overall, right? But we know that Mondani's base was younger voters within the Democratic Party. And so I want to break it down
with younger Democrats.
Correct. So take a look here. Who age 18 to 49 Democrats sympathize more with, the Israelis or the Palestinians? Again, in 2017, younger Democrats sympathized more with the Israelis by 14 points. Look at this shift now. Palestinians, they sympathize more with the Palestinians by 57 points. That is an over 70-point shift in the margin in just a matter of 8 years. So the bottom line is, Mondani's base within the Democratic Party and the base of the Democratic Party of younger voters, younger Democrats, have changed tremendously on this issue in 8 years' time.
So what do you say, Ashwani, to the people that say the Democrat Party is the party of the anti-Semites?
Well, on that poll, it's not just you are pro-Israeli or pro-Palestinian. It's about human rights. Every major genocide expert, the United Nations, the World Court, every leading human rights organization, even former Israeli officials, and half of the people of Israel itself are calling this what it is, a genocide. And this is based on the death toll. and direct quotes from members of the Israeli government who have called for wiping out entire communities in Gaza. At the end of the day, one evil does not justify another. And I would propose we actually follow the Leahy Law, which already prevents U.S. military aid to those who violate humanitarian rights. We are not enforcing it. We need to, and we need to work toward a two-state solution. But it's not an either-or. You can be both Israeli, pro-Israeli and pro-Palestinian. It's about human rights and common dignity.
All right, John?
Well, Todd, I think the poll pretty much answers it. Democrats are not both pro-Palestine and pro-Israel, and they're not indifferent. They're staunchly anti-Israel and pro-Palestine. And this has been something that's been bubbling on college campuses for years now, where we saw flagrant anti-Semitism just going on and on. Joe Biden did nothing to stop it. It's been the breeding ground for the left. And unfortunately now, Todd, it's crept into mainstream Democratic electorate. And here's, to me, is the sad part. It's, yes, of course, there are extreme fringes of leftists, but where are the mainstream Democratic elected officials saying, no, actually, Israel was attacked, don't be anti-Israel? Where are they moderating this conversation? Where are the Bill Clintons and the Al Gores and the Barack Obamas? Their silence is deafening, and I think that's why the extreme left wing of the Democratic Party has been able to galvanize so strongly here and move public opinion.
If I can just chime in.
Guys, we're going to have to leave it. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Final thought.
Well, final thought real quickly is being anti-genocide is not anti-Semitic. Calling out Netanyahu for war crimes is not hate, it's humanity. And you can criticize a government without criticizing the entire people. This is not based on religion, it's based on facts.
Well, and the fact is that Hamas terrorists attacked Israel, and Israel responded. And, again, don't tug on Superman's cape. John Ashwani, we got to leave it there. Guys, always appreciate you. Thanks for the lively debate. Well, the Memphis Redbirds